I'm going to show you the morning after Helene. Let's go. So this is the second hurricane that has hit within 2 months. And so it's, life is tough in Florida. People are like, hey, let's go to Florida. It's like some magical place. I just want to say I came out at like 3:30, 4 o'clock. I don't know exactly, but there was no power. And I just wanted to like check all my animals and just take a quick look around. And everything was fine. It was so funny. It was dark, dark, dark. And I was looking for my horses because, they don't really have a barn and they live in a herd and everything. They came running to me, all fine and dandy. I was so happy to see that. So, they all come up to me for a little bit of love and they're all fine. All the animals are fine. Neil's fine. You can see his pen has a little bit of, branches down. Of course, there's lots of branches down everywhere. But overall, it's perfect. We couldn't be happier. It's just power's out and it's probably going to be out for quite some time. But what I want to talk about is the benefit of setting up your homestead in zones. My old homestead, I kind of had the zone in a circle. Like, zone 1's your driveway in your house. And then zone 2 goes out from there. And then zone 3 is probably like pastures and stuff. So really what I like to set up perfect is zone 2. And at this property, Homestead Park, I did zone 2 in an alleyway. So I call it Animal Alley, and you can see behind me, it comes straight down the way. I'm sorry, I got sweat in my eyeball. I did first gardens, the chicken coop. I'm gonna do more like fig trees, blueberries soon where that hay is behind me. And then it just comes on down to the animal pens. So as you can see, once there's a hurricane or any problem, the only zone I work very hard and first at is clearing the animal alley, zone 2. I always just work, quickly to get that set up because that's the zone you use every single day, twice a day. Feed your animals, attend to your garden, whatever you have in your zone 2. So make sure you remember that when you're setting anything up. Of course, trees are down. There's lots of trees here. So trees are down. A big tree fell in the pasture on the fencing. But the electro braid is awesome because the electro braid just stretches and so nothing's like tore up. So once we cut the tree up with a chainsaw, you just tighten up the electro braid really a little bit and boom, you're back in business. And also it's nice to have different pens that you can section off because even though when we plug the fencing in, it won't be hot because of that tree touching it, we have a section over here that we can close off and it will be hot. So just in case we need to make double, triple sure, they're in hot wire and they won't escape if we go out for the day or whatever in the meantime until we get it fixed. So that's also a very convenient way to set up if you have horses. Horses do very well in a herd. I always say natural is better. They're all different ages. I have my yearling out there with the other 2. Thunder's 32. Lots of life experience. Charlie is getting up there. He's 16 and he's smart and brave. And now they're like teaching the baby how to handle it. So there was no crazy screaming, running around, shaking. There was nothing. They're just like cool and chill and calm and they just handle it so well. And I have to be honest, I'm very impressed how calm and good they handled it because there was some wind. And I was laying in bed thinking about when I was building my cabin, the roof specifically. According to code, let me just get the sweat out of my eyeballs. According to code, there is a very specific way you're supposed to nail down the sheathing for the roof. And believe it or not, it was special nails. They're like twisty nails with glue on them. And you're supposed to put them every 4 inches around the perimeter of the sheathing, which was plywood for my house. And so I did it. I don't know. I'm like, I'm going to do it according to the rules. So I did all that. And last night when I'm laying in bed, hearing the tremendous force winds, I was thinking to myself, whoo, I'm glad I did it the way I was supposed to. And as you can see, ta-da, the roof is perfectly fine. Not any problems. And I did hear somebody where their roof blew off, so it is important to build according to code. Take the time, spend the money. We're all going to have storms in our life at some time or another, so you want to be like safe and cozy in your little house. Please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe and I'll talk to you next time. Happy homesteading. Bye bye.